Can you hear me? All right. As you all know, wrestling coaches are real good public speakers. So, this is real good, easy stuff for me. But no, actually, I want to congratulate all the other Hall of Fame inductees. I feel very fortunate to be included in such an outstanding group. And I want to thank the Rocky Mountain Conference Selection Committee for this honor. As he said, I've been around the Rocky Mountain Conference since Hitler was a cadet. And it all started with my brother at Adams State. And that was many moons ago. And I went to University of Southern Colorado, and then now at New Mexico Highlands University. And, the Rocky Mountain Conference is a very prestigious conference. It's a very premier conference, and it's well respected on all levels of collegiate athletics. And I feel very fortunate to be a part of the conference for as long as I have. I took 2 teams overseas with Rocky Mountain Conference All-Stars. We went to Bulgaria, we went to Hungary, and that was all supported by the Rocky Mountain Conference and the United States Olympic Committee. And those were great trips for the athletes that were involved in wrestling here in the Rocky Mountain Conference. And wrestling in the Rocky Mountain Conference, don't let anybody kid you. It's very, very competitive. It's one of the toughest conference in the Division II wrestling, and it's when you do well in Division II Rocky Mountain Conference wrestling, you've done well. And I've been very fortunate to have a lot of coaches, teammates, and athletes, student athletes that, there's a price to pay for success. And they were willing to pay the price to become successful. And I really owe them a great deal of respect and where I'm at today as far as what they did. They worked hard. They dedicated themselves. They had determination. And these are all principles that make America great. And I believe America needs wrestling because of these characteristics: the hard work, the dedication, the sacrificing, the commitment to become successful. And like I say, I've been very fortunate to be around people who were willing to pay the price. That's what it's all about. I've had guys that weren't even state champions, not even state place winners, but they wanted to compete, they wanted an opportunity to compete, and they were willing to work at it. And that's what we try to do. We try to give them the opportunity to do the sport that they want to do and become successful after that, getting college degrees, having families, and having careers that they can be proud of. And to be quite honest with you, I'm proud to be able to stand up here today and say that we've had guys, many of the guys that come through our programs that are very successful in life today. And that's what this sport teaches them. There's no tougher sport, and I don't care what anybody tells me. Wrestling is a grind, and it's one-on-one, and you're out there, you have no place to hide. So you got to be out there, and you got to do your best. And whether you win or lose, like I tell these guys, they are champions. Those who stay will be champions. And that's what this sport teaches them, and that's why I've been involved in it. I've had many great coaches. My brother, I have a Hall of Fame coach in high school who's 94 years old. He's in the Hall of Fame, Coach Bob Siddons. That's where it started, in Waterloo, Iowa. I had a teammate, Dan Gable, who, everybody who knows wrestling knows Dan Gable. But he was one of my teammates, so that's where I learned that from him. But in the bottom line is, it's all about the support that you get. I was at Adams State, I was at Southern Colorado, and I was at New Mexico Highlands today. And you need the support to become successful. And you need the support from your family. I have family here, a lot of my family are here today. I want to thank them. I want to thank all the individual coaches, like I say, teammates, and student athletes that have backed me up, that have toed the line and done what we've asked them to do. But I want to close in saying that I want to thank my family that are here, but in particular I want to thank my wife Betty, my son Chad, and my wife, his wife Katya. And like I say, I'm going to finish up, and I'm going to say it again. America needs wrestling. In closing, you all have a good night, and I appreciate the support of everybody that I've been around all the years. In the Rocky Mountain Conference, this is a very well-known conference, and it's been a pleasure being a part of it. And this means a lot to me, to be quite honest with you. When Chris called me and left a message, I thought, oh no, what do the wrestlers do? I thought, oh no, what's going to happen now? But he called me and congratulated me, and I'm going, it was quite a surprise to me. But to be honest with you, I was very excited, and I appreciate what he's done for the sport of wrestling in this conference. And he can't be all bad. He's a Packer fan, and so am I. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and have a good night.